makes you think? Think about the people in your life. And I think of Neil. And if you were sitting there right now, what he'd say to me? He'd say, John, what's it about? What's life about? You don't coach you as a man's man. You should suck it up. Take the fall, do the time. That's made you who you are. That makes you what you are. How long have we been around this thing of ours? This goes in Austria. 120 years. And what's it about? It's about the rules. Parameters. When you take the beating for the friend, you don't run, you don't lay down. You don't betray who you are. What you are.
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem is basic. You pick it up in the street. That goes with the street. You gotta remember Angie. I love this guy. I loved him. And he was stupid. He never listened to me. He always wanted goddamn dope money. He never rolled. You know that? He never rolled. My brother Gene, Joey, the Mig, they don't roll. They're doing 1,000 years now. They don't roll. They don't rat white. That's the rule. You don't break, you don't rat. Basic rules.
Basic
Gives you a little
rules.
power, right?
Right?
Not the kind of power these feds have. God forbid, right? God forbid we pull their chain in public, right? Fucking dress better and then they take it personal, like it's a fucking vendetta. Right? They're supposed to act better than the rest of us. Just want me to be something I wasn't even born to be.
Humble.
Humble.
They want you to be humble.
Yeah, so you humble me. What you got now? You got a war? You got a global war? You got the Chinks, you got the Dominicans, the Asians, the Russians, the Colombians, Jamaicans. What they doing? They desecrate the nation. You got your veritable fucking snowstorms of cocaine and smack, whatever the hell else they shove in their veins. You got a worldwide crime syndicate now. There's no rules. There's no parameters. There's no feelings. There's no feelings for this country.
Anarchy.
You got anarchy. So? 5, 10 years from now. They're gonna wish it was American Cosa Nostra. 5, 10 years from now. They're gonna miss John Gotti.
Yeah, man. So y'all already see what time it is, man. It's fucked up out here. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what do they want to do? Keep you subjugated, keep you down, keep you on a low level of this fucking this bullshit. You know what I mean? The Cosa Nostra, the RICO charges were made for the mob, you know what I'm saying? They turned around and gave it to all the street dudes, street individuals and all that. You know what I'm saying? They further put you deeper into the prison industrial system. That's why shit's all fucked up out here. Learn the rules of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get caught up real quick, real early, you know? That's why I don't get into politics. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, who does it really benefit? Who does it really benefit? With the people that want to keep us subjugated. You know what I mean? This is the type of world we live in right now. Well, let's go deeper into how these motherfuckers think.
I also don't believe in drugs. For years, I paid my people extra so they wouldn't do that kind of business. Somebody comes to them and says, I have powders. If you put up $3,000, $4,000 investment, we can make $50,000 distributing. So they can't resist. I want to control it as a business. to keep it respectable. I don't want it near schools. I don't want it sold to children. It's an infamia. My
Thus,
city, we would keep the traffic in the
drug-free
dark.
school
People
zones,
to colors. They're animals anyway, so let them lose their souls.
think about it. Think about this is your government talking. Fuck the mob shit. This is your government talking. You know what I mean?
I also don't believe in drugs. For years, I paid my people
Bring that
extra
back.
so they wouldn't do that kind of business. Somebody comes to them and says, I have powders. If you put up $3,000, $4,000 investment, we can make $50,000 distributing. So they can't resist. I want to control it as a business, to keep it respectable. I don't want it near schools. I don't want it sold to children. That's an infamia. My city, we would keep the traffic in the dark, people to colors. They're animals anyway, so let them lose their souls.
Imagine that's how they motherfucking think of us, dog. And we gonna fucking patronize their bullshit, dog? Fuck we look like, dog. Some fucking animals out here, dog. We can't build no wealth. We can't build no prosperity for our people. Because they got a vendetta against us. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you mean? Therein lies the fucking corrupt shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back to the 6ix9ine character. Who would have thought in 2019 there'd be a fucking rainbow hair little fake ass gangster running around inviting niggas to his dick and saying, stupid, you can't touch me, this and that and the other, going on all around the motherfucking country on some fuck shit. Knowing that's, you know, that's a part of the mob. You fucking with the mob, you fucking with everything going against the grain like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got these bloggers that don't know no better, looking at you thinking, oh shit, he's actually the one, you know what I'm saying? Because they faking the funk. So they want to prop you up like you ain't faking the funk to validate they fuck shit. So think about it. What the fuck is niggas doing, dog? What we out here really doing, dog? Are we building legacies for our families? Or are we just piggybacking off of the bullshit that's been handed to us? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, put on your motherfucking thinking cap right now and see what's really good out here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the bullshit. I mean, he was young and impressionable still. But look how the feds did him in. They said, all right, we ain't gonna lock you up for the little child molestation, a minor thing, you know? We ain't gonna do that. We'll let you go for that, but we're gonna give you 3 years probation. All the while they're building up the case in the background, you know what I'm saying? Feds building up the case in the background. So they put a stipulation in that case. Yo, you got this. So now, if he gets arrested again on some racketeering charges, we could go back and revisit the first case. You know what I'm saying? And charge you with it as well. So it's really looking steep and disgusting for that little nigga, bro. That's why, yo, you just better keep it 1,000. Stop fooling and faking the funk. Because you know damn well that shit is real in the field, dog. As for Mysonne and DJ Akademiks, everything that Mysonne said was a buck. It was a buck. DJ Akademiks, on the other hand, First of all, that nigga drinks too much and shit like that. You could see that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Get that liquid courage and starts talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Start running his goddamn mouth a little bit too much. But he's a blogger. He's a blogger, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna box food out of his mouth as the rest of these motherfuckers, just these white outlets and all that perpetuate the bullshit for years and there. We gotta box food out of their mouth too, you know what I'm saying? On the real, what's really good. But he just crossed the line too far, man, with that triple X shit. You know what I'm saying? And then now he's just going on and on and on with it. But let me just, I'm gonna let Mysonne tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because he could tell it the best way he know how. But there's some real shit the homie was saying. Check it. I wouldn't steer you guys in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Because I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning, y'all. God bless all the kings and queens worldwide. Hope y'all feeling good today. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm about to get ready to go on this trip to Atlanta. Business, work. God bless. How you doing today? I woke up early this morning, feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling blessed, feeling loved. And I go to my Twitter, because I'm tagging a bunch of shit, and I see DJ Akademiks talking about me. So DJ Akademiks, I'm gonna show you. I'm about to show you. He was talking about me. So I watched it. And I was like, wow, this dude, he's just a bozo for clown. Look, it says Akademiks responds to Mysonne and Casanova for blaming him for arrest. So I'm gonna let y'all see it because I want you to hear the clown shit he said.
I'm never in like your neighborhood. You're never in my neighborhood. I work at Compton. You clearly came there once.
So you think your whole life you ain't never gonna run into a nigga, dog? What the fuck is wrong with these kids?
Act tough with the tough guy.
Like King Erner said,
Act tougth with the tough guy.
I fuck with King Erner. He be calling them kittens.
You don't get no strikes for yo, I'm
Shout out
gonna fuck
King
that.
Erner,
You
for
don't
real.
get no strikes with that. 6ix9ine is homeless with all the smoke. Act tough with him. Other people too. They're with all the smoke. Act tough with them. For you, I'm gonna invite you up to have a conversation with me on my Twitch stream. Not a bitch show. I don't want to be on that platform with you. I don't want to sit across from you. I'm sorry. You could call up here. We could talk on the phone as men. That works. But I just feel like I blocked you by the way on Instagram, and Wayne will ask me why. I was like, oh, he's trolling. I know you're not trolling. You're picking on the weak. You're picking on the niggas who not about street shit. The niggas who were about street shit. Again, this is not snitching. This is not dry snitching or nothing. It's in a fucking indictment. It points at 6ix9ine having issues with you. He's charged for all that shit. You never talk like that to him. Let's be clear. So let's have a conversation. I know you still want to be the big bad tough and huff and puff rapper.
You can talk like this when you're not a street nigga, but you can talk all this.
It doesn't give you strike.
Sounds good. I ain't never said I was gonna put my hands on her.
Okay? There's no niggas who's telling you we don't bend, we don't break. You know what it is. You don't. So let's have a conversation as men. For the other people, whether it's the stars,
like my son would have a problem
Joe
putting his hands
Budden,
on
whether
6ix9ine.
it's the myriad of
Come on
other
with
people
this
who
little
have
shit
commentary, I'll invite all y'all to talk to me directly. Also, Mysonne. Mysonne, you're a failed rapper in my eyes. You're the guy who you didn't pop off as rap, but I do respect the fact that you have a lot of righteous and conscious efforts when it comes to the community. I respect that. And do I believe that a lot of times you grandstand and just try to point everything at me because you feel like you could rally up your base? I get it. But I invite you to come to talk to me rather than talking at me through your platforms. Y'all niggas don't reach out. Y'all just say what they got to say because it's very convenient. Mysonne, if you're here, and by the way, you just responded to my Twitter, call up. Let's talk. Because when you start asking...
So the nigga think Mysonne said it because...
Akademiks, why did you put up a video of your friend doing this? The
Mike,
video
I've been doing activist shit, dog. Been kicking the real, like, fuck you,
You
mean?
seem smart, Joe Budden seems smart. A lot of y'all seem smart. Even though y'all seem not well researched, y'all are smart. And when y'all act like
just how we know you for the blogging shit,
act
nigga.
like
The blogger
TMZ is just
nigga.
not
We know
being
him.
TMZ's
Keeping it
funded by
real
like
and being a
$100
real
million.
nigga. Doing the real
And when
shit.
y'all act like a
Doing
nigga
real
who's
work.
never received funding in his life, he's made
So don't
every
try to flip
dollar
it.
and made every opportunity. And when you act like I'm as big as TMZ, when we don't realize that they cut at least a 5-figure check for a video and they publish it, they broke news. I added context to it. And, you know, like, if I'll sit across from anybody, whether it's Mysonne, Joe, or anybody else, I'm like, you know what? In hindsight, I shouldn't have put on my Instagram. Do I regret putting on my YouTube? No, it's still on my YouTube. You know why? Because I added context to it. It's news. I could act like it doesn't exist, and y'all could be ignorant and try to fool y'all following. The feds, let me just tell everybody.
My son should get on the platform. If that's what it is, you should get on the platform and just send the nigga, dog.
They look at everything.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go up there and smack him.
It's very disingenuous that all you
Just
niggas
let
try
him
to
know.
portray like, yo, like, y'all ignore
the
that
real?
TMZ put it out. Oh, the feds don't look at TMZ put it. Definitely look at Akademiks. Why he posted? You're being very disingenuous, and you guys
And
aren't.
he could simply explain.
So I encourage all of
Well,
y'all.
he does it
just
right
like
here,
I was
you know.
going to have the conversation with Wayne today. I encourage all y'all, if y'all want to have that
eloquently.
conversation, and if somebody has a connection to Mysonne right now, invite him to come talk to me. Because when you start getting on your soapbox and you call me all type of names, he's a culture vulture, and you can say whatever. It sounds cute because you're trying to rally up your fan base because you're really probably in the back of your mind trying to hope to get an audience to promote music or whatever else fuck you're trying to promote. It's very weak. Come have a conversation with me. I'll do it on my Twitch stream. I ain't sitting down with most of y'all niggas because, to be honest, I don't think that's where it's at. And also, a lot of the energy y'all
You don't want to sit
bring when
across
trying to
from
have a
niggas,
conversation,
dog.
it's
You
not
could have
something
your
I want to sit
bodyguards
down
there
with.
and
Well,
shit.
we could
What
have
the
a
fuck?
conversation online.
Don't want to
Let's
look
get
a
on my
man in
Twitch
this.
stream. But if you're just like ranting on your own Instagram, I'm not gonna comment on it. The 2,000 comments you got, my son,
Niggas is weird, dog.
I'm
Niggas
sorry.
is weird.
That's nothing to me.
Hiding
Okay.
behind the fucking
Joe has a
YouTube
big platform. Me and Joe, we haven't talked for a while, but if Joe ever wanted to have that conversation again, like
Shout out to all my real niggas, you know, my real hip hop heads, my real
we talk directly about that.
dudes that, you know, tell the kids
So
how to
listen,
really move and groove out here.
this is so we can just be clear about all of this. We're gonna break this shit down because like it's unfortunate. First is unfortunate.
Hello, mice.
Somebody like Akademiks, who sits in his basement of his house, his mother's house, playing video games and talking about niggas' life, can call me a failed anything. I came to hip hop in 1998, got locked up, and still able to make music to this day. Music alone, and that's not my major source of funding, can pay my bills. Music alone pays my bills, my rent, my car note, my kids to go to school. Music alone. So when you call me failed, I never failed at anything I ever did. Never failed that. You would hope and pray that in 20 years that somebody even care who you are. I'm still able to put out music that makes money. I'm still able to do shows.
Yeah,
I
dog.
do shows.
My son's a fucking
My shows are
OG,
to
dog.
capacity.
I
They're not the
need the
biggest
time
arenas,
for
but when
stuff
I
you
do a
didn't
show,
do,
it's to capacity. I still got
fuck
kids
is wrong
in my
with these
inbox
niggas,
saying that
dog?
you changed my life. Your music, I listened to your music and it changed my life. Like in real life. Not on Instagram, not some shit, like in real life, I'm relevant. In real life, I walk into parties and clubs and street and people stop and tell me how I made an impact on their life through music. So somebody telling you, this is what happens. Somebody like Akademiks, who was looked damn near 50, sitting, in the basement of his house with headphones, talking about somebody else's life, agitating beefs amongst little kids who aren't, haven't evolved enough, who's dealing on ego. Somebody who's done that is able to call somebody like me failed. I've never failed at anything I've done. Nothing I've ever done, I failed at. Nothing. I came in music, I said I want to get a deal, I got a record.
That's real
I put out
talk,
music,
though.
I got classic verses. I put out music,
Niggas
I
just
didn't
put
even
out
sell
a
my
verse
music.
killing niggas,
Inform
dog.
whatever I
Telling
want.
niggas, yo,
I
my
started
niggas just
saying I
want to
want
fuck
to
with
be
him because they say, oh, he
advocate.
lower class and shit.
I did that. I started dealing with kids. I did that. Opened
But
up
he
my
gonna
own
explain the
organization.
shit.
Raised
That's
kids.
what's fucked
I've
up,
never
dog. You know what I'm
failed
saying?
at
You gotta keep
anything.
it
So when the cloud
1,000 though.
like Akademiks can use a platform because he got followers, because he talk about the dumb shit that people are attracted to. He, in his mind, he's convinced you and these kids and whoever that he's somehow successful. You can't even go outside. Beloved, you can't even go outside. You're not respected by anybody. You won't sit in a room with nobody because you're scared for your life. You're not even man enough. You've never been able to sit across from a man and have a conversation. I would never utilize, I would never go on the platform. I would never call to speak to you. The reason why I speak at you, because you have shown me that you are anti what it is that I represent. The reason why I come up here and talk about you, because I know that any kid is following you, that he's going down a dead end stream. I know that when somebody thinks that if I get amass a level of success by sacrificing these kids or by any means necessary, not any morals, principles, or values involved, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's what you represent. You represent that type of shit. We're totally two different sides of the spectrum. There's no need for me to have a conversation. I watch dudes who with like minds. I watch Joe try to change when you continue to go on, not even continue to go hard. I watch Jeezy say the shit. My man Nipsey told me how he had to walk out of an interview with you. Like, niggas don't even want to be around you. No man of any caliber, no man of any high caliber or stature of a man wants to be around you. You don't represent, you never made any good faith effort to try to change what it is that you represent. Because you're comfortable in that. You willing to sell. You see, soul not for sale. Your soul is already brought. You don't give a fuck. You don't care about it. You don't care about how you look. You don't care about who you affect. These kids that keep dying because of shit you telling them. 6ix9ine will be in jail, and you'll just keep putting out videos of him allegedly committing crimes, and then you'll say you just doing the news. Like, I don't understand. Tell that man that. Tell that man, go do a visit with him. You know, this is your man. That's what men do. See, my man's that's in jail, I go visit.
Free up the mind.
I send him money. I do shit that your man do, not post shit that's gonna incriminate them more while they fighting for their life. See, I don't. I'm speaking about manhood. You speaking about being a blogger. Okay, cool. You just a blogger, but you involve yourself in street shit. When you making a chronological timeline and you profiting off, you actually like a drug dealer. You profit off the streets. You report everything that's going on to the streets. You give commentary. You ignite it. You know, you instigate it. You are profiting off the streets.
Respect.
And you keep saying this, I'm just a blogger. Nah, you made yourself more than a blogger. When you in the streets, in the hood with the niggas, and you getting the first exclusive about what they did, and you amping it up, and you telling who's the toughest and who busted guns and all that. You involved in the streets. You want to profit off the streets. You are profiting off people's demise. You profit off the street shit. So you want to keep saying you're a civilian and I'm just a blogger, and you want to talk tough to Casanova and see, this is what you do though. This is how you do. You
no doubt. Good looking, man.
You antagonize a man because you try to call out his his gangster quote unquote and say, yeah, you want to do it to me, but do it to somebody else, so he can go out there and listen to you. Improve and end up going to jail. That's what you want. That's the shit you've been doing. That's how you hype everybody up. That's like you continue to do.
My son's Giannis. My son's like, yo.
But then cool for me.
I'm tired of talking about this clown ass nigga.
So when you sit there and say, talk to me, I would never talk to you. Why would I talk to you? You've proven that I just want to let people know what it is that you represent. Because a lot of these young kids, it's no grown. I can bet you this. There's no 30+ dude that's following Akademiks. It's just not happening. Of any good moral fiber, any good conscious, any level of manhood. These 20-year-old kids that's following you, that you tricking, that just want to be in the hype, that shit is cool. You got them in the matrix. They see followers. That's what the internet era has done.
Yep.
The internet era has told you whoever got the most followers are relevant. That's what y'all do. You know, that's the same shit that Johnny Lucas and them try to pull when I put out a song on rather than reply, because it's hip hop. You know, you want to say, oh, you're not relevant because I don't have as many followers on Instagram. I got more followers in real life. Like in real life, I travel the world, real life, changing people's lives.
Like, people know my son. You can't just disregard my son like that. He's active.
You know
what I'm saying? It's all about activity with me.
It's like, I travel the world changing people's lives every day. I'm not confined to my living room. I don't gotta walk out my house and look around my back because I don't know who I offended. I don't know which niggas gonna put their hands on me. Like I don't have to live like that. So how do you think that you would have some level of success because you got a platform that agitates nothing but ignorance and dumb, and you compare yourself like you can't even compare to me. You would pray that 20 years from today, when you got in here last year, whatever it is, you would pray that in 20 years that somebody gives a fuck about what you're saying, that you're able to move around. Who pays you to go anywhere, academic? Do somebody pay you and say, hey, I want academics to come sit and talk about this because he's knowledgeable in this. If niggas cut the internet off right now, you nobody. You couldn't even feed yourself. You would survive. I get it. You was a cornball in school. Nobody taught you. You figured out how to use the internet. And you have convinced yourself that you are somebody. You have convinced yourself that you have some level of relevance beyond stupidity. You believe that the shit that you sell makes you somebody. You're not selling nothing.
Niggas get caught up in the views.
You're selling a dream. Like I'm real in real life, in real time. I have a following, I have a life, I have friends, I have made an imprint on the culture. You've done nothing. Like, you've done absolutely nothing, my nigga. Like, nothing. You've done nothing. You have been nowhere. Nobody cares for you. Nobody likes you. Nothing.
He's just a commentator
nothing.
Out this bitch, you know
like,
what I'm saying?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know a nigga that I know that respects you. None of them. No real nigga I ever seen in my life respects you. You got 4 or 5 niggas that run around here on Twitter and argue with you all day for you and all that. And that shit is cool. And you want to compare yourself to me? A failed rapper? I've never failed at anything. I've never done anything I failed at.
Yeah. Jordan Lucas, yo, you got to respond to Mysonne, man. Because he killed it. He killed it in that track. Don't even front.
Man. It's just 2 different levels of man.
Don't even front. You know what I'm saying?
And you on the opposite spectrum. You on the wrong side as far as I'm concerned. You represent nothing. You represent absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
You know? And when I look at Jay-Z's verse and you look at Meek Mill's album, you're able to see where we need to be going. You are anti everything that shit is. You know what I'm saying? You are so bad. I've been telling niggas you was bad for the culture before this shit happened. Been telling them when they had the shit, when you was up there, Joe, I was telling Joe, like, I don't even know how you sit across with a nigga like that. You know, you have more patience than me.
This nigga's still yawning and shit.
Big Men's the one to put his hands on you. Joe cursed you out 1,000,000 times. Jeezy said, man, you're not even about that life, and you get gas on these kids and you won't get them hurt. You need to be, you got a platform, you need to be responsible. You're not willing or able. This is who you are. So there's no need for me and you to discuss. What you want to discuss? You want to tell me why it makes sense for you to put your friend allegedly committing a crime up, a video of an act that is considered a crime, allegedly, on your page for views? On YouTube and say, oh, in hindsight, I would have took it off my Instagram, but YouTube, I would have put it there because it's news and TMZ did it first. So what happens is this. Where is the level of loyalty and just respect? And you want to do the best you can to try to help a man that pretty much catapulted your platform. Like, why would I respect? Say, yo, you know what? This news, I don't got to report. This right here, that could harm him, because I know that nobody even, he's never been charged with this. This news right here, I don't got to report this. There's a million things in the world, a bunch of shit. But this right here, I don't have to have on my platform. Out of respect. Because I want him to be free. Like, 6ix9ine is not my friend. So I don't want people to say, oh, I just want people to understand the level of cowardice and cowardness and lack of integrity and morals that this man possesses. I just need you to understand he's willing to, that's like saying, yo, if a nigga has my mom's up there, I'm gonna throw it up because TMZ already got it, I might as well throw my mom's up there. Right? Would you do it to your mother? Would you do it to your blood brother? Would you do it to somebody that was close to you? Would you put a video of yourself up there committing a crime? Like, just think about it. It's just common sense. But somehow the internet has convinced you that what's real is fake. You know, the real morals and real consequences. The acts don't exist.
Honor and
I ain't
respect.
happy you put that up.
Y'all better know
When
what
you was
time it
trolling
is.
before and you was posting all this shit, he was happy. He was cool. Like, oh yeah. You doing it. The academics doing his job. But I bet you right now he ain't. I bet you now when he's sitting in that cell in hindsight thinking about all the shit that he allowed you to be there for and chronicleize and then probably hearing that you posted that shit. I know he's sitting there like, damn man, I let this nigga talk me and amp me into doing a bunch of dumb shit for views. He definitely needs his own accountability and he has his own responsibility for his life, but as somebody who's supposed to be a friend, why would you add fuel to a fire? I would never, let me say it again, I would never sit down with Akademiks until Akademiks changes what he represents, when he were able to come and say, you know what, I made a mistake. As a man, I can realize that what I'm doing is a lot more harmful to the culture than it's productive. Then we can have a, other than that, I'm not talking to him. About what? What? I don't need to talk to you. You've made your position clear on numerous occasions. Numerous people have set up with you and try to tell you, yo, this is some bullshit. Yo, this is some bullshit. You just continue to go on. You know, listen, I don't advocate for street life. I actually push people away from street life.
But that's where I differ with my son. He should go and talk to the cat and send him, you know what I'm saying, on his own show. You know what I'm saying? And get his exposure out there, because at the end of the day, they do all this shit for views, dog. They don't really give a fuck, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let people know, you know what I'm saying, that, you gotta separate real from fake, you know what I'm saying?
After being given, because a lot of people just
cut
don't
it
know.
down the middle, real slick. You know
a lot of people just don't know, so they've been taught, and the only level of success they ever seen was somebody in the street, so they follow what they've seen.
But he don't want to sit down.
We are creatures of habit. We're creatures of our.
But go on this platform, man. Hit him up with something, you know what I'm saying? Some truth.
Making money.
The truth is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? If you got some real shit to say, you go, it don't matter where you at, you gonna do it.
This is what you acclimate to. This is what you aspire to become, because the doctors and lawyers don't live next door to us.
I hear what you're saying.
The politicians don't live. Ain't nobody giving you a blueprint to get a legal job that can amass a level of wealth that satisfy the level of success that you want. There's nobody doing that. So what happens is you follow what you see. So what I'm trying to tell you is when you giving those honest truths, and when people tell you, yo, this is what the ins and outs of the streets is. Like I was. When I was young, they said, this is what comes with the streets. So when you take on that, when you put that jacket on, you gotta take what comes with it. If you out there getting money, it's gonna be dudes that you gotta beef with. If you wanna keep that territory, you're gonna have to show that you're stronger than them. You're gonna have to engage in them, or you're gonna be prey. This is what we was taught. So when we got in it, we understood that. So when we got pinched or we got knocked, we held that down as a man, because this was my decision. I'm taking the full responsibilities and accountabilities for my actions. That's what real men do. That's what I preach. I don't preach no, and what I understand is a lot of us in the streets were taught wrong.
Before the signing.
A lot of us in the streets were taught wrong. Don't profit off the streets. Don't get the money off the streets. Don't get the fame off the streets. Don't get the notoriety off the streets. Don't get the girls because you're supposed to be this big gangster. And then when you get locked up, you turn into a civilian and you want to go home. And, I'm just trying to get to my family. But that was the reason why you said you got drugs. That's the reason why you said you was in the streets, because you was trying to take care of your family. So make the decision. Don't wait till you get behind the wall and they say, yo, you got to tell on somebody one time. And then you decide that made more sense. Nah. There's nothing real. There's no integrity.
Gang.
I don't give a fuck what position I'm
sick.
if I'm in the job and
have my daughter.
My friend do something, they come in and say, well,
anyway,
I'm not telling on my friend.
Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and tell me what y'all think.
Somebody that I respect, I call you a friend.
Shoot Mysonne.
So the minute that I make
go on this nigga's platform and send him,
I'm willing to deal with
just leave it alone.
All of the consequences that come with that.
I think you should go, man.
That's what I preach.
Let him know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Give him the views, but
I glorify those men.
It's gonna be a
who
win-win,
made a
you know?
conscious decision.
It's all
and say, "Yeah, I
education at
fucked
the
up.
end of the day.
I did shit that I wasn't, but I enjoyed the fruits of this, so I'm gonna deal with the ills of it like a man. And then when I come home, I change my life.